We're covering the topic of imposter syndrome in three categories: sin, insecurities, and failure. And we've already covered the categories of sin and insecurity. So now I want to cover the category of failure. And the failure category says that my failure disqualifies me and I can never pastor again. So this one is similar to the sin category, but in this category, I'm referring to a sin that was exposed publicly, and you may have even been dismissed from ministry for a season. And now you feel like people will always view you as an imposter because of your past failure. So I want to encourage you to rise above your failure and not allow it to define who you are. And I have a little analogy for this. Let's say that there was a brilliant mathematician, the kind of guy that could stand in front of the blackboard in the classroom and do one of those long math equations that took up the whole blackboard and come up with the right answer at the end. And then let's say that he was out driving one night and he gets stopped and gets a ticket for driving under the influence. A terrible failure for a person of his stature. Does that mean that if you were to stand him back in front of that blackboard again and give him a challenging math equation, that he would just stand there and stare at the blackboard and not be able to do it? No. Why? Because he has a stature in mathematics, and his failure did not take that stature away from him. And in the same way, you have a stature in Christ, and you have a stature in pastoring, and you are still called to pastor. So you may have to take some time off. Hopefully you've repented, and you have to take some time off and deal with that problem and get that problem right in your life. And then you have to be confirmed by those in authority over you that you're ready to go back into ministry. So supposing all of that has happened, don't allow the enemy to deceive you. You should continue to pastor with confidence, knowing that you are not an imposter. You are a pastor called by God.